The art of communication by means of hand signals is as old as, well, hands. In scouting situations or close quarter combat, when audible communications of any sort might alert the enemy to your position, soldiers soon learn the value of silently passed information via hand signals. This is Airsoft Riot. So you want to learn how to communicate with your squad using hand signals. I could teach this to you, but you wouldn't learn a whole lot from me. So I've asked Sergeant Chris Spencer to go over hand signals with us today. Chris, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good. Can you tell our viewers about yourself and your background in the military?
Sergeant in the United States Army. Been in for almost 8 years now. Had one deployment tour in Iraq. My MOS is a military police officer. And we specialize in the combat operations side, not the law enforcement side of it. And basically, that's a general rundown of my background.
So the first question I have for you before we go over hand signals is, why hand signals?
Hand signals allow soldiers in the battlefield to communicate without compromising their position by talking or using the radio.
All right, so in what situation and when would they use hand signals?
The times that you want to use your hand signals is when you're using a fire team or a squad movement. If you're doing a road march, we'll say, down the middle of a city or a possible occupied area with enemy forces, you don't want to be jumping on your radio or yelling to the guy next to you, hey, we need you to move over here. You just want to give him a quick and simple hand signal, something that he can see and understand without actually having to give away your position.
All right, now that you've explained when and why, could you go over some of the basic hand signals for us?
Yeah, you have your kind of two basic hand signals. You have the simple standard ones that the Army uses, and then every unit comes out with their SOP of hand signals. And I'll go over a few of the ones that the Army has and then some of the ones that we have in our SOP. I have a Sergeant First Class Gunner Cloud here. He's going to go over them, demonstrate, and I'll just kind of tell you what they are. So your first one is that you have, is you're going to stop. So that's you put your hand up, and everybody in the march goes ahead and stops, looks around, gets their position. When you put up for freeze, that's a closed fist. That means everybody moves, they stop, don't move. Next one would be get down. And then from that position, you're doing it because, you possible contact, somebody's coming up, you need to take a little bit of concealment. Then obviously stand up and move out. Some of the ones that we have set up for our SOP, our standard operating procedure, is if you are in a position where you're in a halt and maybe you visually see contact, you're going to let the person know that you see one, and then the number of possible contacts, 1, 2, 3, so many. If you need to relay that you might hear possible contact, very similar, and the number that you possibly hear. If you want to get somebody to move so you can move for a better OP, observation point, and you want to get some cover, you're going to point in the direction that it is that you want, or you're also going to give out the signal for cover me. And those are the basic ones that the Army has and that our unit has set up for our SOP.
All right, now that we've learned the basics of hand signals, let's put them to the test. Move out!
Can you move?
I mean,
part of the hand signals is not to be loud. You want to be quiet, so you want to move out.
move out! All right, guys, thanks for watching our show about hand signals. If you have any questions, you can ask us on here, or you can go to facebook.com/Airsoft Riot Show. Don't forget, if you guys go to combatsportsupply.com and make an order of $50 or more, you can get 10% off by typing in the promo code Airsoft Riot, all capital letters. This offer's good through April of 2011. Thanks.